Stoked to be back talking about mudras. Today I wanted to do an overall review of emotions and correlations with the hand. I think that this is going to bring some insight on how you can use your hands, which are truly an extension of your heart, to help bring healing to your mind and your body and your energies and your soul and all parts of you. Each finger is associated with an emotion, and this association has been around for a very long time, but we as humans have felt this association without even realizing it and acted it out in our lives, and you'll get to see what I mean in a moment. But if we use the knowledge and then learn how to use it for our benefit, then it can bring great healing for us, and we don't have to feel as tired or angry or removed from the self as we do when we walk around in our lives. And so if each finger represents an emotion, then when you're feeling this emotion, if you connect with the finger, you can bring healing to this emotion. It's a very interesting concept, but it's very profound, and I use this regularly in my life to help maintain and balance my emotions, because this is something that I work on all of the time. I'm an emotional being. My feelings get hurt easily, and using and knowing that the power is in my hands is one really, really powerful tool. So, first is to connect with what each one of the fingers represent. The thumb represents worry. The index finger represents anxiety. Worry and anxiety are buddies, and so it's funny how these fingers are close to one another. Worry is kind of like the leading up to the anxiety. So this, I'm nervous about something. This is continuous fear in the head, right? If I had to define the two. The index, or the middle finger, as you know, is associated with anger, and we've used that mudra many times to show people how pissed we are. And then the ring finger is associated with sadness. And it's funny because there's always that association. If you're not married, there's nothing on your finger, we're so sad, we're so single, we're so lonely, blah, blah, blah. And then the pinky finger actually doesn't have to do with an emotion per se, but it does have to do with the state of being, which relates to our emotional state, which is the pinky finger is all about being yourself, being the truest version of you. And if you look at the fingers, it's so interesting because the pinky, which represents the truth, the true self, the person you truly are, not everything else that's getting blurred up from all these emotions and such, is so small compared to the rest of the fingers. And so part of the human experience and being able to live in this body has to do with not getting blurred up with all the sadness and the anger and the anxiety and the worry, and then truly being able to see who we are and live this life. So look at your fingers. If you often bite your nails or play with your fingers, or you have a cut on one of your fingers, on either one of your hands, connect it and correlate it with this emotion, and then start to study and understand yourself. So then you can work on processing your emotions and be a conscious individual that goes through life aware and understanding that the body and the hands and everything is always talking to us. How do you use this knowledge? Why would I share this with you today? Well, it's actually super simple, and I do this often. When you're feeling one of these emotions, or you need to feel one of these emotions, so the pinky would be the emotion that you would need to feel, where the other four would be the emotions that we want to simmer down, is you connect with the finger. And you do it very simply just by holding the finger. So if I'm feeling worried, all I have to do is hold my thumb. And if you stay in the space, and I know that we're an urgent society, and probably this 3-minute video is also too long for you already, but if we stay in this space and we hold it, after a while, after just a little bit, the worry will begin to dissipate. So if you're feeling anxious, hold on to the index finger. If you're feeling angry, don't give the middle finger, hold on to the middle finger. So we hold it just like a baby would be held, or you would hold on to something precious or something important to you. You're holding on to the emotion, allowing it to feel safe, and then allowing it to dissipate. We hold the ring finger if we're feeling sad. And if you feel like you're, like, who am I? Or you can't find your truth, or maybe you're in a situation, or you're at a job, or at a space with a person that you need to play a role, and you feel like you're losing their true self, who you truly are, or maybe you're in a transition period of your life, and all that you thought you knew was true isn't anymore, and you're trying to come out to this truth, then the pinky finger is where we want to give a lot of attention and love. So simply holding the finger, that's all you have to do. You just learned 5 mudras in less than 5 minutes to aid 5 different emotional components that we as humans go through. So next time that you feel, fill in the blank, whatever it is, sad, angry, worried, confused, Come to the fingers. Instead of going in the head or replaying the stories and getting overwhelmed or going to do something that isn't a healthy option, note that you have everything you need within you, specifically in your hands. And if you just sit and hold and reflect, spend some time with yourself in this space, the emotion will dissipate and the true self that will come through. Let me know if you have any questions. Try it now if you're feeling any one of these emotions. Try to apply it in your life. Don't let the anger get a hold of you. When you feel like you want to flip someone off, just grab the finger and hold it. Be patient with yourself. Always breathe, and then watch the emotion dissipate. Thanks so much. Have a really good day with your hands.